All right, we are canning pineapple in its own juice tonight. Yesterday I bought 5 pineapples at Kroger and I cored and peeled them and made juice from those cores and peels. And today we're going to can up all the pineapple. So I am actually using my pressure canner as my water bath today because it's the biggest pot I have. I'm currently filling up the jars with water so that they can come to a boil and be hot. And then I have the juice on the stove getting hot. I did go ahead and add the juice off the chopped pineapples from sitting overnight just to add a little extra potency to the mix there. Once the jars were at a boil, I was ready to add my fruit to my boiling syrup, and then you just bring it back to a boil. And this will help prevent fruit float in your jars. All right, now everybody is ready to go, so we're going to take our jars out. I usually do them a few at a time and just leave the others in the canner hot. So I take my jars out. I use a slotted spoon to fill the jar as full as I can with pineapple first, and then I will go back in and add the juice. And I'm using half pints here, but you could totally do pint jars. Whatever size you want works. And so here we are filling them. Okay, and now we're going to go back in and ladle in that juice. Again, this is just pineapple juice I made from the cores and the peels, so no added sugar or anything in this. Is just pineapple and water. And then I'm making sure that they are at a 1/2 inch headspace and that there are no air bubbles in there. And then once you do that, you're going to wipe your rims with white vinegar. I always have to say that slowly or I mess it up. And then you're going to add your lids and your rings. And then you're going to load up your water bath canner once you have all of your jars. So I was able to get 12 of those 1/2 pints to fit in my canner at once. So that was what I did the first go around. And then I still actually had plenty of pineapple juice left over in my stock pot. So I grabbed more of the pineapple out of the fridge and I took all but I left 6 cups. I'm going to make jam with that. So that boil right there was how hot we want it to be. That's when we start our timer. So we would time for 30 minutes for those 1/2 pints of pineapple. And then after the timer goes off, you take them out. As I'm taking them out, I'm loading in my next round of jars so that they can start to get hot to fill with the remainder of the pineapple. And then we're just going to repeat this process over to fill the rest of the jars. And then I had an idea while I was doing this because I still had a lot of pineapple juice left over and I didn't realize I would have. So I just jarred up the rest of the juice and threw it in the water bath with the remaining jars of pineapple, and now I have a little bit of extra juice for next time I need it in a recipe.